streaming. What is going on here?
So it's showing that we're
Here we
live.
go. Yeah, we are live now. We're live now.
We're live? We're
Yeah.
live? All right. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we're here.
Chat is disabled for this live stream. Hold on. Hold the phone. How do I do this then? This is ridiculous.
We're working through it.
Working for, but
Everyone
why?
can hear us though, eh?
Yeah, everyone can hear us, but why is chat disabled?
I don't know.
Ah, cheers, Packer.
It's on kids mode?
Yeah. I put it in kids mode. Go on, Jim.
No one can hurt your feelings now, Jim.
Technical. Hey, chat's back, guys. Chat is back.
It's funny.
Well then, people are getting underway. Let me get the particulars up.
Yeah, I'm on board now with Bark School. He is the first man going around. I'll talk us through his lap while you get everything ready here.
Yeah, you go for it. I'm on board.
I don't know what turn number this is, but he's down into second gear. On the throttle quite quick actually on the exit there. Pretty tricky corner here. Spain actually a track, a lot of places to invalidate. He navigates that pretty well. Turn here, you can take it almost flat out. He's gone quite wide there on the exit. Cost himself quite a bit of time there. Down into the heavy braking zone. End of the DRS, the second DRS zone. All the way into first gear. You see him short shifting now. Up into fifth. Good job by the Mercedes getting out of the way. In a very, very tricky third sector here coming up. Handles the first part pretty good. Hits the apex quite nicely. Down into second gear. And yeah, gets on the throttle now. Flat out through the rest of this lap. Actually navigated that quite well. Coming across the line. D-rating and a 116.1 on the soft tire. So Bark School setting the gauntlet for the other drivers.
If people can let us know what the audio's like in stream, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, it's terminal 80 actually. A 15.9 to go on provisional pole for the time being.
Babon
right
puts a 16 flat. RC with a 16.3. Private with a 18.5, obviously. Getting used to it, and the gin and juice has left the session.
Probably off to get a drink, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Get back in. We have now GP Colin coming across the line on the medium tires here. Let's see what he's able to do. I missed Tier 1 at 19.3, so he's going to want to improve on that for sure. I missed Tier 1 on Monday. From what I remember, though, Spain, a very difficult track to do a soft-hard strategy. Very rough on tires.
Very, very rough indeed.
So
especially if with an early safety car and you gamble for the hards as well.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to feel it towards the end of the race.
It's not a bad idea to qualify in the mediums if you can get the good lap time in there. GP actually on his second run here, he's gone purple through the first sector.
Yeah, I'm on buddy JP now. Let's see what he's like.
Here stays in sixth, down to fourth.
Heads up towards turn 9. Is he flat? Yeah, he's fully flat. Alfroth on the left there.
Clearing up ahead, he's already a second up on his lap time from previous lap, so looking quite solid right now. If he can find a bit more time through this third sector, he can really put himself in the mix with some of these soft runners up front.
Gin and juice, he's back. Let's see what JP Colin. Has he got good traction coming out? Seems to snatch for the gears a bit too early. But he's going to be up on his time nonetheless. Ninth place.
An 18 flat, yeah. Solid time. I mean, Zyg, though, a 16.2 on those medium tires. So, I mean, quite a statement there.
Very much so. Alpha's still going
Sorry,
slow in
drivers.
sector 3. Is it Panda? Yeah, it's looking like he's shaping up for a lap, or he's out of fuel, but more so shaping up for a lap. G Mafia's just started a lap himself.
Let's get on board with G Mafia. Let's ride with him.
Yeah.
First William driver, full-time seat now, confirmed moving forward.
I am
so
noticing Soy is in sector 3, I believe, on his hot lap on his medium, so I'll keep an eye, but we'll stand by G for the time being.
yeah, give him a little bit of little air time here. The Williams driver who picked up their first point last week, known Asylum.
Yeah.
Congrats to him. First points for Williams this year, so well done.
And Soy clocks in a 16.7 on those mediums, and the invalidation.
Yeah.
Plenty of time now, plenty of
Tricky
time to
part.
get another couple of runs in.
For sure.
And
And it's a
Denmark
tricky corner.
from last week, strong drive, I believe, in Japan.
I can't remember who won. Japan was madness, if
Yeah.
I recall.
It
And
was.
I can't recall who won the race, to be honest.
Which is
Well,
why
it
it's
would've
so
been-
close in T2. You just
It could be anyone, honestly.
Yep.
I know Zayg had a great recovery. I believe he ended up back on the podium after a series of unfortunate events.
well,
yeah, he
Panda's
was
about to
just-
finish a lap on a medium, so let's see where he stands with JP Soy and Zayg.
On the mediums at 18-1.
Falco says that audio is fine, a bit quiet. I'll turn it up, hold on. And Bobby, I'm guessing it's Simon G in the chat, says it's a full dry weekend.
Yes, Bobby currently sitting in 6th right now, running 16.3, just leaving the pits. So, looking to improve on that.
Yeah.
Terminal Katie, I mean, after all these guys have their first runs in, I mean, most of the field still sitting atop with a 15.9. I know he's mentioned it a few times. The closest he ever got to a podium was in Spain last season, and he got pipped at the end by Maverick. So, maybe a favorite track of his. And
Yeah, Terminal. So the Red Bulls finally getting their act together. Again, that nice one too.
they're right there in the Constructors' Championship. Second place right now, just behind Ferrari, but not by a lot. Terminal starting his second run here. Let's see what he can do.
You sound a lot. I've turned your voice up now, but your voice is more prominent over the audio.
And he's gone and bungled turns 1 and 2 into the gravel.
Oh, he saved it.
Out of the
He saved it.
barriers. Yeah.
Still 9 minutes left. Plenty of time.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? When you're sitting on divisional 4, it's easier to kind of chuck it around a bit. Really find the limits.
Babon is. We're gonna give his team out a bit of a rub. Get on board with Mr. Babon. Focus through puck.
Mr. Babon, all the way up into 8th gear, obviously. DRS wide open, braking just before the 50 marker there. 4th gear, flat out. A lot of commitment there. Runs a bit wide, but looks pretty solid there. A bit wide on the run up to, I guess it would be turn 3, maybe 4. 8th gear. He's gone purple through the first sector. Slightly up on his time so far. Up through all the gears. A very technical track. Big lockup. Easy to do there. Downhill braking. Drops into 3rd, obviously now shifting up through the gears. We've seen him kick it into 7th. We've seen a few guys stay in 6th there. Another lockup. We've got a car facing the wrong way as he comes through this flat out sector. And, yeah, he's gone a bit wide there. Very tricky. If you're going to commit and you want to send as much speed as possible.
Bobby on the lap.
through there,
Bobby's going for the same bit where he invalidated. Is Bobby going to invalidate? No, gets it hooked up.
Keeps it good. Let's see what his sector splits are.
Oh.
Slightly down on his time. He's run into a bit of traffic. The Alfa Romeo does well to get out of the way, but Bobby didn't handle that corner too tidily there. But depends. Maybe he was solid through that sector on his previous lap.
He's got enough time to go for another
The
one
nail.
and come in for a final run, so it's all good.
He's just going to duck into the pits. Not happy with himself on that one there. What else do we got?
So GP's about to start a heater on his softs, so I'm sure he got a podium
Did you
last
have-
week. He got a podium last week, didn't he? Oh, GP.
No, GP had just missed out.
Did
We do
he?
have Humble Hippo just coming through the second sector. Yeah, he let his teammate Zyg through. I don't know if it was a bit of teamwork from the two of them, but
Could have been.
yeah, he let Zyg through, and I think GP finished 4th, but still really solid for him, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Hippo coming through the 3rd sector here. He was up on his time by a few tenths through the 2nd sector.
He looks like he's got the chicane hooked up.
Yeah, really well done there, hitting the curbs nicely. Looks like a good time here. Oh, and he just misses out.
Just
on
a
pole position there.
A nut short.
Just, yeah, a nut short there. Under a 10th. Really nice time from him, though, to split those 2 Red Bulls.
And box skills onto a lap as well. So Humble has split the Bulls. Let's see if the Renault can do one better and beat the Bulls completely.
Yeah, Renault as well. Bark School and Bobby, 2 of them. Very competitive in the constructors. Always a threat for podiums and wins, so definitely someone to keep an eye on.
Just need to convert their qualifying positions into a decent result, like, as well.
Yeah.
We know they've got it in them. Oh, is Box Girl hesitant through turn 9, but keeps it on track, keeps it valid. And he's just shy of 3 tenths. Yeah. Here we go.
He's got a new time to chase now, as Soy Loco has put in a 15.5.
Going loco with that time.
Really, yeah. Really moved himself up the grid there. A bit deep there. Maybe caught out a bit watching, keeping an eye on traffic, but...
Any of the 16 people watching the stream, let us know what the video's like as well as the audio now. Video's all important. No point watching a glitchy video.
Video does look good.
Glock's retired. Is that Glock? And it is.
It is.
Into turn 1.
Very easy to lose the back end of the car there. Bark School as well into 2nd place. So Terminal dropped from the 1st row.
His teammate Bobby's about to start one. Zyg is just on a lap as well now on his softs.
We have Pin in the grass again.
Let's see what he's like into turn 1. Zyg. Very nice. Using the curb as well into turn 2. It looked planted for the 1st sector. And the time delta shows that.
Some time. Ooh, a little bit of a...
Committed. Let's see what his rotation's like. Oh, that lock up.
We've seen a few guys do that there. Still, not going to cost you too much time. You can hook up the rest of this lap here. A little bit deep again, so somewhat scruffy through the 2nd sector, but look at him, the commitment there.
That was hooked.
That was really nice from Zyg there.
Yeah, 3 tenths up. That'll put him a 15.9 at the minute. So he's got lots of time to gain for this final sector. Very deep, but enables him to get on the throttle. Great. Straightens it up on exit. What about the chicane?
Looks good. This could be very, very close.
How good is it?
Comes across the line.
15.9.
15.9. You called it. You called it when he got into the 3rd sector.
Bobby's valid lap. He's coming for the chicane. Oh, hesitant coming out of it. And again.
A little bit of a wobble. He was up 3 tenths too. He still improves, but he's gonna be disappointed. I don't think he's got enough time for another run either. But we have a bunch of guys gearing up here. We have Squirrel. We have both Haas drivers just about to start their laps. We have Squirrel coming around the final corner.
Yeah, Kaito not far behind him, about to put a lap in, I believe. Yep. He's going to round the final corner, put a lap down. He hasn't set one yet.
Yeah.
17.5.
He's going to need one.
So, people who are in the pit now have still got time to come out. The people who are out on track and have already done a lap are pretty much committed to going again or just sticking with their time.
Yeah, I am on board with Squirrel. He is up slightly through the 1st sector. Less than a 10th, but he has found a bit of time here. We'll see if he wants to... If he's going to want to break into that top 10, he's going to need to find about half a second here. But again, we mentioned earlier, a track like Spain, qualifying outside the top 10 might be helpful. He's getting a slipstream there off Jim and Juice. And he has found another couple tenths here.
2.5 tenths.
So just
But
gotta
2.5
keep it
temps
even
on a
here.
17.5. That don't seem right, does it? Because he seems like he's going faster than a 17.
I mean, he might have a lot of time here in the third sector. Very hesitant over that last curve there, but looks good. Full throttle now, obviously, through the gears and crosses the line. A
16.9.
16.9.
Puts him in
There
10th
we
place.
go. We said he needed half a tenth, and he found just that to.
If
put
I
him in
was
10th
Squirrel
place
now,
here.
if I was Squirrel now, I'd prefer to be knocked down that one more place and start on those
Yeah,
mediums.
I agree. And he's got a few guys still out. I mean, Denmark, Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg's in the grass on an invalid lap, so that'll probably be the end of qualifying for Wolf.
Unless he's got enough fuel to go again, he needs to really get around now. But
Yeah,
look at all the
Denmark.
cars.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
big wobble there.
What is it like?
Awesome. I don't know if he'll be able to tell.
And we've got a
He's still up
spinner.
half a tenth.
We've got a spinner coming out of turn 1. I mean, out of the last corner.
Like one of the Mercedes drivers, maybe.
I think it's a Williams. But I'm on board with Denmark. He's really got to put it in. He's had a few wobbles, a few shakes. Rides the
He's
curve.
up half a tenth, even in spite of that. Mr. Babon too. Wow, just missing out on pole. 8 tenths for Denmark. So
The
up
Squirrel
in the 9th,
yep.
Squirrel
Goes down
does
to 11.
get bumped into 11th.
We have Soy and Bark on the lap. Pretty much, Barks goes in front of Soy. As he gets the rotation noise. Yeah.
Taking it right to the exit curve there.
What about turn 9? Is the commitment there? And Gin and Jace with tyres in the pit. Bark school up. Is Bark school up? He's 2 temps up.
You see Soy, I mean, just look at that. That was fantastic there.
SJ Mafia gets disqualified from the session as well.
I think he was parked on track.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened in there.
There's a queue of cars coming past, I think.
Oh, Soy, he's gone, and that'll be the end of qualifying for Soy.
Gin and Juice
Mr. Babon goes right by him here. We'll see what he can do. I haven't seen his split times, but...
Yeah, Babon's down. Bark still couldn't improve. What about Terminal? Terminal's down on his time. Hippo is done as well. RC's in the pits. Denmark's in the pits. GP Colin is about to cross the finish line. P7.
7th place for GP.
Did Wolfsburg... Oh, Wolfsburg didn't manage to get back around, I don't think. Either way, he invalidated his lap if he did. What about Panda?
Yeah,
Panda's about to cross. Panda goes 10th. And I think that's qualifying. So I don't think Hippo's doing a lap. Nah, Hippo's got no wing. Yeah, that's it.
And look how close some of those times are.
Yeah.
I mean, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
It's a second.
That's less than a tenth for those guys. That's
It's a nice. It's going to be a nice race to watch.
7, 8, yeah, 9th, 10th, 11th.
Tough track to overtake as well. You've got to be careful with your overtakes.
Yeah, you got to pick your time wisely. You don't want to burn your battery. I don't know. If you have the outright pace, obviously you want to be first and you want to lead the pack. But it might be beneficial to bide your time if you're Mr. Babon.
Yeah.
If you can hang with Soy, just keep it tow. Don't do anything drastic and hang in there and see if you can push them into some mistakes, some time penalties, and.
But yeah, the time difference to Babon and Soy is crazy.
Yeah, just madness there. And the two of them do seem to have a bit of pace on the rest of the field, but we all know we're experienced sim racing drivers. Race pace does not equal qualifying pace.
No, it doesn't.
So we could see a few guys surprise in the race. Bobby saying he lost 4 tenths in the last sector. Probably on that little half spin he had. We did see that. That's the lap he's referring to.
Yep.
So, I mean, that would put him right up there, right? That puts him on a 15-8, maybe second row.
It's all about Bobby now being consistent in the race.
Yeah. Around a lot of cars and a lot of traffic, too. The guys up front, most of them have raced with each other for quite a while now, so you kind of know the guys up front. But, yeah, unfortunate for Bobby last week.
Very.
Got caught up in an incident that really wasn't his fault in the slightest, and he had a really good shot at a podium there. Second place, I think he was running.
Right, as Humble Hippo comes
But
into the pits, they'll put him in his box, and I'm going to run down the order. So we've got Soy taking pole position, Babon second, Mr. Barkskull in third, Soy fourth, Terminal Deity fifth, Humble Hippo sixth, GP College seventh, Bobby eighth, RC7 ninth, DJ Panda 10th, Denmark in 11th, Purple Squirrel 12th, 13th for Glock, 14th for Wolfsburg, Hightower is in 15th place, Noun Asylum 16th, Private Jet 17th, Fountain Maker 18th, Gin and Juice 19th, and G Mafia is going to round out your grid for the Spanish Grand Prix.
so,
Go on, Puff.
I was just gonna say, unfortunate for G Mafia, first race as a full-time driver, not able to set a time. Terminal Deity, fifth. I believe that's his best qualifying of the season. It's got to be close. Really good for him. Dark Horse, Denmark in 11th. I mean, we've seen he had pace. Four-man's pole could work out well for him, but should be a good one.
Indeed. While everyone's doing the strategies and give it everyone 2 minutes, let's rate off some standings. So, as you can see, we've got Zyg leading the grid, 134 points. Barkskull second with 93. Mr. Babon third, 83. Soy Lyco fourth, 71. GP Colin 59. Denmark 57 in 6th place. Bobby in 7th with 55. RC 7 in 8th place with 35 points. Humble Hippo in 9th place with 27. Terminal Deity in 10th with 26. Wolfsburg in 11th, 21 points. Hightower in 12th with 18. Rocco is absent today with 12 points. And DJ Panda with 10. In 14th, 15th, Lit Romney. 16th, Purple Squirrel. 17th, Unknown Asylum. 18th is Private Jet. 19th, Fountain Maker. And Niebuhr is 20th. As for your constructors, Ferrari are leading the way just by 5 points with 193. Red Bull 188 in second place. McLaren 174 in third. Renault in fourth, 148. Alpha in fifth with 127. Sixth place is Mercedes with 89 points. Racing Point, 7th place, 38. Haas in 8th place with 25 points. Alfa Romeo, 17th, 9th place. And Williams rounding out the constructors' table with 1 solitary point.
Grabbed it last week. Congrats again to Known Asylum. Unfortunate because he was actually a bit higher up the field, and I don't know if he spun or I can't remember exactly what happened, but had a chance at a handful there. But you start with 1.
Yeah. 1 is
and we go
1.
from there. The chat is blaming this on me. That it says, let's get digital at the top of the stream. I'll have everyone know it was as much as a surprise to me as it was to you guys. So you can thank Janet for that. But yeah, tier 2, let's get digital.
Yeah.
Let's have some excitement. It should be a good one. Let's get our predictions in quick, Jin. Who do you think?
If it was to be a clean race, I'm going to put my money on Soy. Like, no safety cars, but I reckon there's going to be a safety car. So you could see double stacking. Could see one of the favourites get damage. Denmark is going to be my dark horse for the race, starting in that poor man's pole. What about you?
Yeah, Denmark definitely is a dark horse. I'm going to go... Soy, I think, will have the outright pace. The only thing, my only worry with Soy is he can be a little prone to picking up penalties. I think if he can keep that under control, it should be his. But I'm going to go with Mr. Babon for the win. I think he's shown he can keep it clean, and he's clearly got good pace based off qualifying. I'll go Soy second, and then who do we got for our final? I'm going to go Terminal. I believe in him. He was close here last season in Spain. 5th place. Good spot. So he'll be my third vote. That one's a hope for
That's
him.
Good choices.
But yeah, again though, we've seen time and time again, especially with tier 2. It could be any of these guys. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Mark's won the race. I wouldn't be surprised if Zyg won. I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby made his way through the field, or RC, he's overdue. Or it could be a surprise guy, Wolfsburg. He's solid every week. He'll make his way up there. So
But we have
especially on a reverse strategy.
obviously I've seen the tyres, and Denmark and Stroll have gone for these softs, whereas everyone else is on the mediums, apart from Hightower, who's gone for the hards. So a
I like
mix,
that from Hightower. An early safety car may throw him off a bit, but not a
but an
bad
early safety
strategy.
car will enable him to go longer for the softs. And
Yeah, definitely. The only thing he might struggle with is obviously the initial pace,
yeah,
getting those tires up to temperature. A bit surprised from Denmark there, from softs in 11th place. Maybe he wants to just get a good jump and try and pick up some.
obviously he'll be on the fresh softs compared to the people in front.
Yeah, exactly. So he should be able to get another lap or two out of them, maybe making it easier to go on onto the hards to the end on the one stop there. So we do have Soy though.
Indeed.
Coming around the final corner.
Isn't
Don't know if
it
the
Falco, yeah, it's bold being on the hards, but if it pays off, then it'll be all worth it. They'll reap the rewards.
yeah, exactly. Especially towards the end, right? He'll let the race come to him, and he'll be on the best tires to end the race. Assuming no safety cars or anything like that, which would throw off the strategy for some of his front runners. But
Here we go then.
fortune favors the bold. Yes, take us away, Jin.
Is he waiting for G just to slot his car in behind? Oh my god, Denmark has dropped.
Oh no.
Give me a camera angle of the front of the grid. Come on, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the electric's gone. They've gone out and away they go. And it seems Denmark's going to get swamped off that
Great
line.
jump from Bark School there.
Terminals up
From
against his
third.
teammate. Goes around the outside. We'll have the inside for turn 2. And everyone seemed to have, everyone seemed to have slotted in place. GP going wide, enabled Bobby to come on the inside.
We got Terminal down the inside here, looking to take second place from Soy.
As Soy runs a tyre on the grass.
He's gonna have the inside line here, but
Oh,
Terminal.
RC's off.
Ugh.
Let's just double check that. His wing seems fine. Maybe just
Yeah.
run a little wide. He'll be able to catch back up on those soft tyres.
Check this battle out front. Soy does seem to have gotten the.
Oh, those Red Bulls
Got a
fighting through
handle.
turn 9.
We have another incident there. It looks like
An Alpha.
Alfa Romeo off in the back.
Hightower and 13 maker as Hightower gets past 30 maker, but Terminal got a nice jump.
Juice. Oh! Never mind. I thought I saw the player go off there, but Hippo already up into 5th. But never mind. He started at 6th, so not as crazy as I had assumed.
No.
But
But it's a shame Denmark dropped right before lights out. He's down in 16th
Yeah.
now, so that'll be a tough task. Let's just have a quick look at the movers and shakers after one lap. So we got Soy stays the same. Zyg's up 2. Obviously, everyone's got to run through the bloody
yeah, the
the
sectors.
flags. Yeah, it's all mixed up.
Zyg trying to make a move on Hippo here, I believe. So got a bunch of cars ghosted. I don't know if it looks like that on. It doesn't look like that from the onboard, so at least these guys should hopefully know better.
Bobby
There we
is
go.
past DJ Panda. Well done, Bobby. That's a nice one. So as everyone's through sector 1, Bark School's up 2, Soy's down 1, Terminal's up 2, Babylon's down 2, Zyg's down 1, Panda's up 4, Bobby up 1, Purple School's up 4, G Mafia's up 11 places, GP Colin down 3, Noun Asylum up 5, Humble down 6.
Hippo,
Yeah.
yeah, he's made a mistake it seems, and he's dropped well down the order. He was ahead of Zyg there, battling with him. So,
RC's made up a few more places after his venture into the grass. But at the minute,
got the group out front now. They've broken away from.
Terminal.
Yeah, Terminal's gonna hope to hang on.
So hopefully these
his
Red
teammates
Bulls-
are behind.
Yeah, hopefully the Red Bulls will pull the team strategy and just pull each other along.
Yeah,
Keep Zyg within that, out that arm's reach of DRS.
we see Bobby now. Squirrel actually up in the 8th as well. GP battling with G Mafia. Not too sure who gained the place there. If it was just a swap for a second there.
Now G Mafia's up 11 places. He's having a very deep by someone then. The Williams have known a solo. Oh, Hippo!
McLaren. Is his tire gone there? I think he just punched the throttle into the wall himself there.
Got a bit too eager.
It's definitely gonna need to be a pit stop. We've got GP, really coming under attack from Nona's Island from behind here.
It's too far away to try and overtake.
Yeah. Very tough corner to overtake if you're not right behind the driver.
Indeed.
Very hard to stay behind them in such a high-speed corner there too. So GP though, does have the soft tires. Just the grip is still there.
It is still there, but it's going to wear off. All G Mafia has to do is just keep him behind for another few laps, and that'll be it. Those mediums will come into effect and start pulling away. Let's double check the tyres.
Off the track.
So G Mafia is the highest medium run at the minute. Then down Asylum. Denmark seems to have come back into the game now. He's back into 12. Yeah, he's back in the game with Denmark's on the back of this group of 4. Azig and Baban, 4 temps. Now an Asylum chucks it past his teammate. GP Collins passed as well. What about Denmark? A little bit ushered wide by G Mafia. But they both keep it clean and on track.
GP now, stretching those legs. He's got to get away from these guys. He is on the soft tires, so crucial that he gets away. Important up front too. Terminal, I mean.
Yeah, he has a...
Just on the edge there of breaking DRS from his teammate behind, who's really getting pressured from Zig. We have a Williams off track.
G Mafia.
Like Mafia.
After turn 9.
Not quite sure what happened to him.
See if he's got damage. It doesn't look like he's got damage. He just got sent wide. I can't see the left side of his end plate. No, he's still got his end plate.
And there we go. First penalty, Zig, 3 seconds. So
he's got it all to do.
He is really pressuring. He's going to get the move done on Mr. Baban here, I believe. They go side by side, a little bit of a touch. But just some wheel bang in there.
All this fighting he's going to do is just enable Terminal to pull away. As Terminal is a size out of Bark School's DRS.
Yeah, Bark School getting away now out front. I'm wondering maybe a bit of a management phase of the race here. Is there coming up to lap someone?
Yeah, I think the McLarens might have double stacked. That's the only explanation, isn't it? Humble Hippo might have come in first, and then so he picks up one.
Picks up the penalty and Terminal now in DRS range on Soy. So, tires may be starting to go. Maybe some guys handling it a bit better than others. But there's a big group now.
Terminal has put right back up to Soy. And he's bringing Zig and Babon with him.
Yeah, he's got a whole party with him. So, see now
here we
how
go.
they can handle these final few corners. He should have DRS. G Mafia picks up a penalty, so we should see quite a few throughout the race, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Terminal, he's not going to be close enough, obviously. But if he can hang in there, he can...
Babon seems to have a horrible exit of the last corner because he's fallen out of that. Bobby and DJ Panda. Bobby gets the move done as DJ Panda's trying to keep his nose in there.
Yeah, and he has.
He has, but I think Bobby's got more ERS, so I think he'll naturally pull away with that engine power boost. He has the inside.
Great move by Bobby. Takes the inside line. Great battling here between these two. Panda still, though, does not want to give up this place. A little bit on the grass here as he takes the inside line from Bobby. Not an easy part to go side by side, and these two are navigating it very, very well there. Fantastic driving for both of them.
Yeah, really I think the battle's over there, though, because DJ Panda's DRS is non-existent.
Yeah, Bobby, though, you can get a few solid corners here. Hook up this final sector. He'll do himself a world of good here as he looks to chase some of these guys out front.
Babon's surely going to pull away. His Terminal goes into the pit. He follows Soy and Bark Skull. which means Zyg and Babon. Obviously, Babon has to stay out. Zyg
Yeah.
could have dived in, but he's opted to stay out. Thinks one lap more in clean air might do it.
Yeah, maybe had the pace. He obviously had DRS still, so he will still get that extra burst down the pit straight. We have a racing point off. It looks like lock.
Yeah.
In what would be the third sector there. So Zyg has stayed out, and he sets a purple sector 1. 5/10 up on his best lap so far. So
the three people who've come in the pit have come out, and Terminal is stuck behind Private Jet coming out into turn 1 and 2.
He has cleared them though, very quickly, very important.
Yeah, very. And obviously, Soy being out of DRS range of Barksville.
Another car off. Is that Bobby? It looks like Bobby's gone off. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, Bobby has gone off the track. Looks like he's fine.
Wing seems fine.
Oh, and he spun again! I think he hit the wall there.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's just taking a brake marker or if that was a bit of his wing left behind there, but yeah, Bobby now down into 12th. Wing looks okay. Still both M plates, maybe some slight damage there, but
lost a
Mr.
ton
Vaughn
of
has
positions.
hit,
And
Bonds Zyg has
stayed out
chosen
again.
to stay out again. So
is he going to take these to lap 9 and try and stay on the mediums till the end? That'll be crazy.
it would be very, very bold.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be within puncher territory.
Yeah,
Because
Zyg right now definitely.
I'm sure in one of our previous Tier 1 league races here, I'm sure Zem got a puncher like round about lap 9. So if he goes another lap, we're going to see, ain't we? But it makes sense to pit now.
Yeah, I would think so too. You don't want to lose that position to Babon, who's come out 2.5 seconds behind Terminal. So I mean, you see that one lap later, and Babon was close to Terminal. So I don't think Zyg's going to gain any time. He should still be ahead of Private Jet, but it would be close.
That's what Zyg's going to do. Obviously, both Ferraris finished in the top 10, I believe. As Zyg comes into the pits.
There we go. Lap 7. We'll see if GP comes in.
Yeah, and
I
Denmark.
think he should have enough time. You shouldn't have to worry too much about a double
JP's
stack,
coming in as well.
So we'll see if he gets held up, possibly.
Denmark stays out one more. Obviously, he started on the fresher tyres.
Yeah, and that was the benefit we talked about at the start too. So,
but so did Purple. Purple Squill started on the fresh softs, but he's in.
Yeah, true. So we'll see where Zyg comes out. Just behind Mr. Babon, and he was ahead of Babon before the pit stop, so he's going to have to get that move done again. As Terminal, we've missed out front. Soy has passed Bark School, and Terminal now is right on his tail.
So Barksville must have made an error.
To note, Terminal and Soy have both hit onto the mediums.
Oh, yeah. So they're definitely going to go.
Definite 2-stop. Yep. Babon has also been onto the mediums. Zyg has gone for the hards.
In the chat has said, what the hell has happened to RC? What do you think? Is we don't know. He went off coming at the end of sector 1, got back on track and must have got damaged, and unfortunately his teammate pit on the same lap right in front of him, so they had to double stack. Not under safety car as well, so that's why RC was a lap behind, but obviously the people in front of pit, which is giving him the lap back. So he really does need a safety car, him, Chew, Wolfsburg and Hippo to pull him back in the race.
Yeah, for sure. As Soy sets the fastest lap here.
And then Babon does one better with a 19-1.
The longer that Bark School can hang with Soy here, I mean...
Yeah.
This is just gonna...
Obviously Soy's got a penalty as well, so... So he's got to really make this 2-stop work now. He's really got to just take those tyres out. Maybe use them all up now and go on another set of mediums.
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know if they can make the one-stop work in here. Soft to medium, that would be a That would be impressive,
Yeah.
I suppose. For lack of a better word here. And Terminal, though, he really needs to clear Barksville because this is going to kill his strategy stuck behind him. But Barksville has DRS. Not going to make it easy, as he has now got Mr. Vaughn behind him as well. So, a little bit of a court bottle here.
Obviously, I'm coming up to Noun Asylum as well, so this is going to be a. Let's see what Noun Asylum can do leading the race. Has he led the race before, Noun Asylum?
I don't know, actually. I'm not too sure.
Always a first. Always a first for everything, and he's got it at this point in time. Let's see what he can do.
He's leading it now. He's quite a ways ahead, actually, of all the guys who haven't stopped yet. So, best guy running the reverse strategy at the time being. I mean, Hightower and Private Jet are down in 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
They're the next guys who haven't stopped. So, Lone Asylum looking solid. Oh, a half spin there. Maybe the tire's getting a little angry.
A little angry.
But
yeah, all this top 5 now, all within a second of each other. So.
Oh, Terminal having a half spin there. So you can see though the pace of these medium tires. They're pulling away from Zyg. Zyg is not gaining on this group here.
Barksville's just getting pulled along because of the DRS at the minute as well.
Yeah. So he's in a fantastic spot right now. I mean, he doesn't really have to do anything. I wouldn't worry about overtaking Soy. You don't want to get stuck on this island.
G Mafia's gone again.
G Mafia. Yeah, he spun down in center one there. 2.
Purple seems to get red nouns in the pits. That'll be definitely for the hard tyres now.
For sure.
G Mafia's the tyres. This could be a blessing for Noun Asylum. There you are, virtual safety car. He's going to benefit a bit off this.
Yeah, he will. Well timed, and we'll see where he comes out now because everyone is going slow.
He'll come out in 8th place, which is a fantastic. Hopefully. He might do, yeah. He's going to get out in 8th place.
In the top 10, but he's gone onto the mediums again.
Maybe he's doing
another stop.
For sure. He's definitely got to stop. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he forgot to change tyres.
It could be, yeah. That would be unfortunate. If he can get a move on, though, I mean, a lot of these guys up here do have to pit again. We assume at least Soy.
As he goes well wide, going out of sector 1 Noun Asylum does. His DRS is enabled. No one seems to have got a drive through.
And Terminal, somewhere in there, maybe just watching his Delta too much, has lost DRS on the guys ahead.
Yeah, and his teammates really hounded him.
He is. So we'll see now if he can clot back here in the 3rd sector. He's going to need DRS.
So he's not going to have DRS coming onto the straight now. Let's see what Barksville can do. See if he can get his position back. But those mediums just had better traction coming out of those final few corners.
Yeah, and you can see just the exit from Soy there. Yeah. Definitely puts him ahead. But Bond now taking a peek. I don't think he'll be close enough. Obviously, don't want to do anything risky on your teammate. Ooh, really late on the brakes there. We have another yellow flag. I'm not too sure who that was. That was cleaned up quickly. Maybe Wolfsburg?
I think it might have been RC. He's coming up to turn 9. Yeah.
I think RC passed Wolf, though, is what happened.
Oh, yeah, okay. It might have been Wolf.
Either way, though, these guys were definitely hoping for a full safety car. Who else do we got? What other battles can we watch here? We do have Bobby closing in on block.
Yeah, I'm just watching that now. He's nearly had, he got a twitch on coming out of turn 2. But he should.
This is definitely up front, though.
Yeah, got that top 4.
Terminal is right back in within 6/10 of Barksville again. So
I believe if Terminal can get past Barksville, I reckon he's got the pace to get past Soy. And then pull away with it.
Hang with them. Yeah. Oh, as Barksville has a bit of a moment there. We'll see if he can get on the throttle here, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
If Barksville's got DRS, it's... Well, Terminal sets the fastest lap there.
I told you, he's proving my point at the minute.
Does seem to have pace. So, and crucially, I mean, I don't want to say it, I don't want to jinx nothing, but he's in a good spot right now. It's just going to
Babon
depend.
picks up 3.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's 6 for Babon, I believe now.
Is he? Let's have a look. Now it's 3.
No, just 3. Just the 3.
So in this battle in the top 4, we've got Soy and Babon, both with penalties.
Barkschool, yeah, doing well, keeping it clean. Same with Terminal, 2 of them as Wolf picks up 3 as well. But yeah, these guys just seem to be stuck in a train at the moment as they catch up to Fountain Maker here.
I believe we'll get out the way of these guys. Yeah, he just clean out the way.
Yeah, so that's what the yellow flag is for, I would assume, just to get the traffic through. On board with Barkschool, who makes a big mistake there. And you see him, he's gone over those curbs, and I think Terminal freaked out and hit the brakes. And now he's got Babon moving past him, so I think just a reaction there from Terminal. And Barkschool's mistake somehow ends up costing Terminal, but again, if he can hang with this group, he doesn't have a penalty, his teammate does. The only thing that might hamper him, though, is the pitch strategy when these guys come around for their second stops. And Soy has finally cleared DRS because of that mistake for Barkschool.
So we might see Barkschool succumb to these medium runners now.
As known Asylum, super unfortunate for him, seems to have spun at turn 1.
Oh,
But Terminal picks up 3, so he is on level footing. These guys around him, aside from Barkschool, the only one so far. Keeping it clean.
so all you need to do is keep it clean.
And I think, Terminal, has pace on his teammate here too, so because he was sticking right with Barkschool, and Bond has already potentially dropped the DRS, but we'll see. How long do the mediums last around here? Would it not be worth it maybe to pit now? And
Well, now Asylum done 11 laps on his first set of mediums. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I would assume they can go a bit longer than that. I don't know though. And yeah, Soy now really needs to put in some fast laps here, because again, he's got to make sure he's covered both these Red Bull drivers behind him, and you got to make sure that you're not you're gonna have enough at the end to catch Barkschool.
Indeed, yeah.
He's not putting out yet.
Purple Squirrel going at
Oh, Hightower and Squirrel, yeah. A little bit of a bump there from the 2 drivers. I'm not sure who was in the lead initially going into turn 1, but so Purple takes a look here.
Hightower on his 15 lap old mate at cards that he started on as well. So he's in 8th place. Obviously, a few people in front of him have to pit again.
Yeah.
So obviously, but look, obviously you got that delta between Zyg and Panda. That's 10 seconds. So he's going to be a ways off. Maybe sneak a few points.
Yeah. A lot of these guys behind him are still on medium tires.
Gaffney in the chat says the mediums can go like 20 laps. Let's see what they can do. This Panda picks up 3.
That's what I'm thinking though. If they could go, I don't know. I don't know when you want to pit. If you're
either way, they've got to pit again, because 20 laps don't make up 33 laps. So
if you're Terminal and you think you have the pace, it might be worth it maybe to get out of this train and just work on undercutting these guys.
Yeah.
But
that'll be it. That's what I'd do.
You want to make sure you have enough life at the end, but yeah, something to consider for sure.
As Denmark has left the session again.
And Squirrel has cleared Hightower, so they were Hightower did obviously hold that position last lap. Squirrel now has made that move and is into 8th place, so he'll likely have to pit again. I'm not too sure when, but he will be pitting again.
At the minute, it's Barkschool's to lose, because the others in front and around him have got to pit. He doesn't.
Yeah, big mistake from Terminal there as he jumps one of the curbs. He loses quite a few tenths there, but
Still within
um,
DRS.
should
He'll still
still
get
have
pulled along.
DRS, yeah. And I mean, you can see the effects of this trade. Like they're pulled a few seconds on Ty, who obviously had pace when they were all in the same compound, but as Squirrel and Denmark has left the session, that's when Squirrel's past him. Both AlphaTauri's up front here, and Hightower should be able to get Denmark as he joins back soon.
There he is.
Yeah, seems he's back in. So Hightower, maybe not yet. This Hightower's gonna improve before he can get back. As Soy picks up another penalty there, crucially.
Very crucial man. So like we were saying before with the undercut, it's going to be very powerful at this point because obviously clean air is paramount. You're not going to be behind, especially going through like sector 3, getting all that dirty air. Denmark drops again.
Yeah.
If I was Terminal, I'd bomb it in the pits now.
That's what I'm thinking, possibly, or even Babon. I mean, one of these guys, because you're not getting past Bark School.
Because Boxhill's starting to catch up now with his hard tyres. They're starting to come into play.
Yeah, so if we're at that crossover, I mean, no reason why mediums at this point in the race can't last until the end. 14 laps here. So, we'll see. Maybe, I mean, even Soy, if he feels he's losing base, might be worth it to pit and
have the racing point and drop around.
Yep. Bobby now, pitching Denmark, still seems to be ghosted.
Yeah, Denmark keeps leaving and joining. Keeps dropping.
Yeah. He's left again, and Bobby will have moved on into turn 1.
The Bond can get something done. As he picks up another penalty.
Oh, it's massive.
So now, if I was Terminal, I'd 100% come in the pits because you got a chance of undercutting both Babon and Soy.
Yeah. And both these guys have more penalties than you.
Yep.
So, it's tough though. Backseat driving is always easier than front seat driving. But, you know, it's interesting to note as a possible strategy here for Terminal because, I mean, it could really pay off. He's just got to get track position.
Babon's pitted.
And Babon has pit. So, we were clamoring for Terminal to pull that move there. Babon does do it.
So,
and I'd assume now we'll see
Soy and Terminal have to pit this lap. Because otherwise Babon's coming right out in front. Right.
Yep. Terminal for sure. I mean, he was already behind, so he wants to minimize that damage there. Soy, though, if he wants to stay ahead, then yeah, I think it's got to be this lap.
Yeah, I think he's pushing as well. He's pulled a few attempts on Barkshill this lap.
And you can see, too, perfectly timed from Babon. I mean, he's cleared Panda.
Yeah, he come out in
now
front.
he's just left to chase Zyg. So, yeah, beautifully executed there from Babon. I'd assume these rest of these guys would clear Panda as well.
I don't know, the longer they stay, is Panda on fresher tyres? Nah, he's on the same.
Same, yes.
So Panda should be coming in as well soon.
So Denmark seems back for good now, as him and Bobby are chasing alongside. Soy has pit.
Nearly at the wall coming in. So Box will have the lead. Zyg will be second. Yeah, his Terminal's in the pit as well.
Yeah, so there we go. The chase is on.
I'm going to watch.
Babon.
He's rounding the final corner now.
The final, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it done easily, I believe.
Soy, I think, is going to get him. Oh, and Terminal comes out. Yeah, Terminal's going to be behind as well. But again, crucially, like, these guys have, they've timed it well.
Yeah.
Terminal is in DRS. It was for a brief moment there. So we'll see if we can get that going again.
Well, Babon's tyres are going to be nice and warmed up while the others aren't. We'll take a lap. Let's see if we can catch up. seems like Soy's gone straight on it already. 2 seconds.
Yeah, he seems to trust these tires a lot more than that last set, whereas Babon is maybe still figuring it out. As I mean, Terminal's even found a few tenths on him, but yeah, these guys got to get a move on. Soy 9 seconds behind Zyg, 12 laps to go. He's going to need to take about a second a lap out of Zyg.
It is possible.
He's going to catch Park Skull, but
Zyg won't catch Park Skull. I think Soy's got a chance of getting Zyg, but I think, like you said, Park Skull's out of reach.
yeah. Terminal though, if he wants to stick with Zyg, he's gonna have to clear Babon here. He's gonna have to make a move with his teammate. Yellow flag there. Looks like one of the Mercedes. I'd assume Hightowers. Yeah, Hightower there out of turn. So Humble Hippo is retired in the pits.
In the pit.
So shouldn't be any issues. We have Purple Squirrel coming into pit now, getting off those mediums.
Panda pit for the softs as well for that before, so I don't think he'll be struggling to take those to the end.
He will, as Bobby's made it past Known Asylum. Denmark now really pressuring these guys as well.
Bobby needs to pit as well.
Yeah, he will move the pit, so. Yeah, I mean, this is Spain. Very difficult to overtake, and we're seeing that from Terminal, who seems to have pace, just not in the right corners necessarily.
It can be morale crushing as well. Is
Yeah.
Denmark trying to go to the inside of turn 9?
Does pick up a penalty.
Ooh, Park Skull. As RC goes, takes the fastest lap with an 18.5.
Babon, yeah, just seems to have the measure of Terminal in that final sector, and that's unfortunately where it counts around this track. You see Terminal
a little
gaining,
battle
gaining,
for 6th
gaining.
place. Is he going to do it? Oh.
Denmark now has retired in the pits, and Known Asylum in the pits. Did they crash into each other? Safety car on lap 23. Does everyone pit? Those hard tires, they must pit.
Well, Park Skull can pit and come out. Park Skull is... Oh!
Oh, and Soy's got a drive-through. Park Skull has to pit. Zyg, I would think, has to pit as well.
Because you're only going to come
out
out
on the mediums. Are they going to pit for softs?
I don't know. Either way, Park Skull as well, they'll come out in front of GP.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you got fresh soft toe? That's the thing.
Yeah, it depends on how many runs these guys did in Quali. We'll see what Park School goes on to. He can go on to mediums.
Bones.
Zyg is also pit.
Bones in the chat is loving it. Now we're talking.
So there we go. Soy his pit. I don't know if he's trying to serve his penalty or if he just wanted to get onto soft tires.
Picks up one as well, a drive through.
Yeah, Soy his pit. So both Red Bulls have stayed out. Barkspool's actually come out ahead of both of these guys. Zyg has come out in fourth on the softs. Soy obviously will be on the softs, but he will have to pit again to serve his penalty. Then we have Bobby, GP. Yeah, some of those guys are going to pit. Fountain Maker 5 seconds. We're speeding. Squirrel though, just put onto the mediums, so maybe he'll gain a few places here. Probably best to stay on the mediums.
JP.
Onto the
Gonna
softs.
comfortably come out in sixth. Good recovery from Bobby as well.
Catching.
It should, Bobby and JP should be clear.
And GP, no penalties.
Nope. He's going to be able to pull right up to these lot.
If he can get a couple moves, I mean...
Obviously, like, the grid's well spaced out, so it's going to be maybe another lap before we get green flag.
Yeah, we're waiting for quite a few guys behind. I mean, Still have, is that RC down in Pitch Street?
Yeah, it is Yanni and McLaren running.
I guess a bunch of these other guys are lapped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's last on the track technically. But yeah, I guess a bunch of this group. Yeah, okay, so if we go up front, we can see Wolfsburg sat between Park School and Mr. Bourbon. Is he
So we
trying
got
to
so
clear
we got
something? You
13,
cannot
14,
unlap
15.
yourself.
Who's doing it? Who's tried it?
He's going for it, but I think he's going to get disqualified if he passes the safety car here.
Yep.
They've let him figure through. Did he get disqualified?
We'll see.
He has unlapped himself. 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flag. That's probably the illegal overtake, maybe. I don't know
No,
what's going to happen. He's now slowed to a
I
crawl.
think he's been disqualified. Has he? No, he's on Delta. It
He's-
looks like he's on Delta. That's why he slowed down.
Oh, possibly. Yeah.
So, I think it might be a detriment because if the rest of the pack catches up to this safety car, it'll come in this lap, I think, and it'll maybe leave RC and Wolfsburg still chasing.
RC will catch it definitely before they start get to the third sector. I'd assume Wolfsburg is gonna not be able to catch it. I don't think. Sam wants to see the penalties, Jen. If you can bring those up.
There you go, Sam. Box will be free. Babon with 6. Terminal with 3. Zyg with 3. Soy with 3. No, 6 seconds and a drive through. Bobby with 3. Wolfsburg, I think he's got a few penalties and a drive through. It's horrible race for them. Oh, what's happened to Puff? Hello? Or have I dropped from the call? Are you there, Puff? No, Puff's dropped. Let me message him. As Puff drops, I'm waiting for him to come back in. Puff's internet might have dropped. No, it's not mine. As I would have been kicked from the lobby. Puff's gone analog, yeah. He's finally, they've put him back. It looks like everyone's possibly will catch up. Here he is. He's back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah?
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, Discord decided to drop you.
I think I was looking at my phone. It was like you dropped it. I was sitting there having a jolly old conversation by myself, talking about all sorts of strategy potential, and yeah.
I think Wolfsburg's going to
having a
get
chat
away
with
with it and
myself.
catch up with the pack, but he'll have a 5 second. Oh, he's got a drive through as well, so.
It's Puff's gone analog. Yeah, I did there for a second. Commentary by Pigeon. So yeah, I guess Wolfsburg, is he driving with the Delta? Is that what's going on?
I don't know what's good. That's crazy.
Alright, so safety car is in. Park School is going to lead him away. Soy obviously will have to pit again. Wolfsburg will have to pit again. It should be spicy.
Let's see what getaway you can get. Obviously, he'll have Zyg and Soy on those sauce, but obviously, with those tyres, I mean, with our drive through. So
Here we go.
Oh, we're gone.
He has punched it. Yeah,
gone.
he's punched it. Well timed. Terminal has butchered the restart there, and he's got Zai right beside him. And he's got Soy Loco right behind them as well, so...
Is Soy going to tuck in Sky? Oh, terminal.
Side by side there.
Zog's back on the inside. What about Soy?
Zai, remember, is on those soft tires.
Yep.
Soy takes a look to the inside, does not make that move, but...
Look at the gap bar. Skill's got 2.2 seconds. He's gone.
Yeah. Just nailed that restart there, and these guys right up behind Mr. Babon. So Zai, just kind of putting around the no man's land there in second place, looking to get that second place back, and maybe make a charge at Park School.
RC's overtaking Doc, and he's going to get on the back of Private Jet and Panda and Squirrel. So RC can still get some points here.
Yeah. There you go, kids. One more reason to stick with it if you have a bad first lap.
GP's 2.4 dropping time from Soy, but obviously he's going to gain a place from Soy to just go through. And Soy's coming in now.
Yeah, it makes sense. No point in waiting. So that'll put GP into 5th, Bobby in the 6th, and I don't really follow those guys definitely up the order. And Zyke has actually cleared Babon.
Well, picks
up another penalty though. So yeah, Zyke is gonna have to really get a move on here, or hope that Bar School, picks up another penalty to even that out a bit. But I don't want to jinx anybody here, but a few drivers are looking really comfortable right now. They can just keep it solid.
Needs to pull, needs to catch back up with this pack to possibly get a win.
Yeah, the only guy of this first 5 drivers without a penalty is Squirrel picks up another time penalty, or his first time penalty. Actually, we have a yellow flag. It looks like DJ Panda. Yeah. Again, but it doesn't look like Zag's even going to be able to catch Mark School, even with these quicker tires. As Soy picks up another penalty there.
He's in 11th, but he's got 4 seconds to Glock. Well, he's pulling in very quick. Soy might come out with some points still yet again. Recover some points.
So we do have DRS
Yep.
enabled now. Obviously not down the pit straight here, as GP takes a very aggressive defense, moving right the next alongside the pit wall there. And that picks up 10 seconds for corner cutting. I imagine in that 3rd sector, maybe just jumped it and it looks like to retire.
Oh, and he picks up 5 for speed in the pit, and yeah. I'd have done the same, race over. Retire in the pit.
I think most guys, do at that point. But RC into 8th. He's got a ways away from Purple Squirrel here, who's in 7th. Really nice race from him. I mean, we saw him start, 12th? So,
let's have a look at the position change.
For the time being. GP, big moment!
Bobby rapes the rewards. They got Bark and Zyger up 2. Gone up 2. Terminal's up 1. Bobby's up 3 now. JP up 1. Purple up 5. Private up 8. The RC as well. After all that, he's gained his upper position, so could be covering all in all.
There you go. Terminal now. This is as close as he's been, I think, to his teammate here.
Yeah, he needs to do something.
He's so low on battery. Babon squeezes back onto the racing line. And, shuts the door there. And he's losing touch with Zyg ahead. Yeah,
Zyg is catching Barkshill as well, as we have another flag.
Bobby has spun it. Maybe contact with GP, I'm not too sure. But it looks like out of turns 1 and 2, Bobby's had a little bit of a wiggle and a mistake there. It's RC now up into 7th, Squirrel up into 6th. GP takes 4th place back again.
So he's back into 10th place.
Yeah, there was 4 seconds to this group here, and he's now caught up to get a point here. Zyke has taken about a second out of Bark School. He's gonna really have to get a move on though. And hope that Barksville picks up another penalty.
Yeah. Here we go. Ah, terminal. Not a good exit. Too far away, but he's still got DRS to put him in closer. GP 5 seconds behind. Obviously, terminal's going to get this third place for the time being, mate. Oh, he really needs to get close to Babon to try and get second.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
yeah.
I believe Zai picked up a second. So you got Zai and Babon in front of him. Yeah, he needs to get a move on.
He does. I'd assume the best of those soft tires are probably behind Zai. They probably still have some pace, but you can see he's kind of leveled out now at a 2.5 second gap.
Yeah. Oh no, he's pulled in a few times.
Half a second there, yeah. Maybe a little bit of a mistake for Barksville out front, but he can really just afford to kind of keep it easy at this point.
He's going to have 2 to go. There's Hightower's retired coming out of turn 9.
Shouldn't be a safety car or anything, not at this stage, so... Let's see here, I mean... GP could just bite a few... Second, really.
Yeah.
He will hit Babon. It seems he's dropping back a bit.
Terminal's picked up the DRS, so back off Babon, so... As you got 2 to go, Terminal looking to hang on, not get another penalty and pick up a podium.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Just keep it in the lines right now. As Soy sets the fastest lap in 9, he is chasing Bobby. Hightower has left the session. Soy's not going to be close enough at this point here. Squirrel actually is. I don't think he'll catch G. Obviously not with a penalty, but he is taking a bit of time out of it.
He is.
Terminal
is out
and
of
you can
DRS.
see now the mediums are starting to come back at the softs. So he was around 2.1. He was around 2 seconds ahead of Devon. Devon now is 1.7 behind. So
Soy on the back of Bobby as well. Runs onto the grass coming into turn 9 a little bit. Terminal's got to really hold it together for this final lap. Oh!
And he's picked up a penalty. He's going to be crushed.
But luckily for him, he'll still pick up
the gap to GP.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crushing. Knowing that you could have had a podium.
Yeah, he's got to hope that Babon picks up another 3 seconds here, but...
so he's going to get the move done on Bobby.
Yellow flag there. I'm not too sure who that is. Is it the Haas car? Yeah,
It's Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg's gone off the track. Final lap, though.
We are. Marshall coming through turn 9.
Yeah, just one sector to go. It's the braking zone here.
His purple squirrel is on the back of GP. Maybe he can get an overtake done. It's his last chance.
Nice coming out of that corner. It's going to be close, but I don't think close enough, really. He's taking a little bit of a peek, but yeah, not close enough to get alongside there.
There's Boxhill's going to round out the last corner. Pick up another win, I believe.
Big win from Barksville. Really
Sorry,
won
second.
that off the line.
Babon third, Terminal 4th. GP is going to pick up a solid 5th place. Or is he? Or is he? Oh! We'll have him on penalties.
At the line, I think.
At the line,
I think
but
Purple
penalties.
had him at the line, but yeah.
What a race.
Soy picks up fastest lap on the last lap there, I believe. Did he make a mistake? Because he was right behind Bobby. Oh, it's just penalties. Never mind. But some really nice drives. I mean, Terminal, he's going to be mad at himself, I think. But can't be upset with a 4th place finish. RC, great recovery to get into 7th. Squirrel in 6th. I think maybe his best result of the season.
That's
so
a tidy
really
race.
nice. Nice race from him. Private jet. Maybe his first points with us here. So some nice results throughout the field. Unfortunate for some guys, but driver of the day, private jet.
Jet. That'd be it. The downside is I'd love to do interviews, but I've got a race. I've got a race.
No worries.
Like in a few minutes. Got to get in the lobby, but that was entertaining to do, man. It was nice doing it on this setup for once.
Yeah, I liked the pre-race graphics.
I hope everyone enjoyed it.
I enjoyed those immensely. But yeah, sign us off, Jim.
Well, it's been me again, me and Puff. Commentating, filling in for Camden and Packer. And
Always fun. I always
fun.
have a great time.
Yeah. Always a new experience, isn't it?
It is. And a great race, too.
Indeed it is. Maybe we'll be back in a few weeks' time when Packer and Camden are busy. Hope so.
Yeah, we'll always be on standby.
It's been me, Jin.
And me, Puff.
And we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Enjoy yourselves.
See you, everyone.